Hey, folks. Dave back here in Studio B, and a tough night. Tough night for me here, hockey-wise. I got both games of Game 7. Bruins lost, Leafs lost. So I wanted one of them to win. I really did. I'm getting tired of Tampa Bay. I'm just tired of Tampa Bay. I just am. And so, yeah, so I was pulling for the Leafs. They lost. Of course, the Bruins lost. Just that's how it goes. So we're going to see if we could just play a little bit of hockey today. Go back to a better time for Bruins hockey. Not so much for the Leafs. But let's see if we can have some fun here. So we're just going to play a little bit of hockey bones tonight. I'm getting a little bit better at it. Again, this is not a tutorial. It's going to be a while before I do that, even though I've touched on it a little bit. There's just a lot to this game. And as we talked about, it's really, really hard to really explain what's going on. Let's see if I can fix this light. Is that any better? Probably not. Let me see. That's probably worse, huh? All right, well, you really can't see the cards. This is one of those things. With Appy, you might be able to see the cards a little bit better, but with Bones, these things are so small you can't see it. So I'm just going to play a little bit tonight. I don't know how far I'll get, but I'm going to play and see if anybody wants to come in and chat tonight after 2 of the Game 7s are done. I was actually at a cookout, and we had the game on the radio, so we went inside with what I was watching every now and then. But, yeah. All right, so I think the first thing we need to do is we need to roll to see if there's a bench minor in this game. So what happens in this game? You get this little chart here, and you see if there's a bench minor. So let's roll, and there's not a bench minor for Boston, and there's not a bench minor for New York. So neither team will get a bench minor in the first period. So if you were to roll in range, then you would roll again to see at what point of the period there would be a bench minor. So as you can see, I got my new line system here. I am loving this new line setup here. So what I have, maybe I can do this. Would that be a little bit easier? So I got 10 cards in each here. Okay, so I have 10 defense, 10 offense, 10 offense and defense for each team. And it's mixed up between lines 1, 2, and 3, heavily weighted towards 1, then 2, then finally 3. And I shuffle them, and I just flip them randomly during the period. And it's really given me a nice variety, not only with the lines, but the offense and the defense. Because before it'd be like 1 defense, 1 offense against 1 defense, 1 offense. And then 2 defense, 2 offense against 2 defense, 2 offense. And I just matched it up like that. And it was fun, but it did create some boring matchups. I'll just say that. So let's play a little bit here, and let's see if we can have some fun with some hockey bones. So again, it's been a while. It's been a couple hours since I played, but I'm getting better. So I might make mistakes in here, but I'm getting better at not forgetting things. Let's say that. And again, it's not a very difficult game. If you read the instruction and you start rolling, you'd be surprised, okay? So I'm going to just kind of play along here tonight. So off the draw, we have Esposito and Tkachuk because they're going line 2 to start, and the Rangers going line 3. Bruins going line 1 all the way to kick things off. That's just kind of how it randomly come out. So I have a 4-7 on the draw. We ignore the red. A 4-7 is going to be black left wing, so that's going to be Vic Hadfield starting things off for the Rangers. And incidentally, what was fun the other night is I started keeping track of face-offs in the Chicago-Boston game I played. It was fun, but it did add a lot of work to the game. All right, so I got to remember to do this. I'm getting better at this, too. All right, so we're going to roll here. So we're in the first 24 seconds of the game, and Vic Hadfield has the puck, and a 5-2 off of his card is an 11, and that will be right away. There's going to be a potential shot on net. Now, Boston's got the 1 block out there, so I'm going to roll. And if the white die is a 3, it's blocked. If not, it's not blocked. It is not blocked, so now I can record the shot for the Rangers. So Hatfield's shot is on net. Ooh, that is in range. That blue 1. That is huge right there, by the way, that blue 1. And let me just slide this. Hopefully I won't lose you here. Just kind of moving some things around. There we go. So that blue 1, that means it's in range. So now Cheevers has to make the save. I mean, Johnson. I get the backup goalies in tonight. I got Johnson and Vellemure. And I did that because somebody, I think it was on one of the strat pages, said it's backup goalie night. And I thought that was cool, backup goalie night. So we got backup goalies here tonight. All right, so the shot on Johnston, a 1-10 is a goal. Holy smoke. Just like that, and the Rangers go up 1-0. So they come out with line 2, And they take the puck, and they go in and they score on Eddie Johnston just like that. So 19:36 on the clock. We've only played 24 seconds, and already the Rangers are on top. So let me roll for my assist, and let me see if I remember how to do this. Okay, yep. So we look at the chart. So it's 212. So there's, that's a 0. So that's unassisted. So Vic Hatfield is going to get this one all by himself, and it's 1-0 for the Rangers. So let's go, and let's go back to the face-off. So the Bruins are stunned here. The first shot on net. That is a shot. Yeah, shot on net is a goal. And you know what I might do? I might circle the goal just so I know what shot went in. All right, so we have a 4-7 on the face-off, and a 4-7, again, it's a black left wing, so it goes to Hatfield again. So Vic Hatfield's going to start things up. Now let me change my time. There we go. So we got a time coming off the clock. So Vic Hatfield now, he just scored, and he's got a 2 and a 10, and a 2 and a 10 is a P1. And what P1 means, if it's got to be greater than the intimidation bars, then no. So even just one intimidation bar is plenty. So we have 2, so that's going to be plenty. So no. And 4 means he loses it to the right wing, so now it goes to Ken Hodge. So the Bruins finally get a hold of the puck here. So Hodge is going to roll, and we need to change the time off of his card. And I think we change every 2 minutes, I think we said. So, yes. So 18 minutes we need to change. All right, so Hodge rolls a 4-6, and that's going to be a shot and a rebound. So Hodge is going to get a shot on the net. Now there's one block here. So, again, the white die 3 is a block. It is not blocked, so the shot is on net. It is way out of range with the 6. The rebound, though, is a 5, and I'm not sure if it's not in range, I don't think it makes much sense to roll the dice again. You know what I mean? Because I could roll. What I'm looking for here, if the shot's not in range, then I need to get the rebound off the Velimir card, which is the red die. Does it make sense to roll again? You know what I mean? Does it make sense to roll the red die again? Or since I already have the red die that I'm not using, so I'm going to use it to save time. Hey, thanks for coming in, guys. Gandalf and Dave Little. So I'm just going to go with here. I'm just going to use the red die to save some time. I don't know if that's exactly what you're supposed to do, but I'm doing it here. So a 5 is the 5 over here is the left wing. So Hodge gets a shot, saved by Velimir, and it comes back to him for a potential rebound. On the rebound, we get a check to clear. So we get a 3 and a 4, but we subtract 1 because we got a screen in front. Notice how I'm getting good at all these little intricacies, these little things here. So what do we say? 4, and that's the small 4. The small 3 is a 7 minus Esposito's S is a 6. So a 3 to 12, and they clear it away. And they do. So they clear it away, and it goes into the corner to Rolf. So Bruins get a shot on net. They can't get the rebound, and it's taken away by Rolf. So now he's going to roll here. Rangers on an early goal, unassisted by Vic Hatfield, lead the Bruins 1-0 here in 1970-71 action. So we got a 6 and a 10 now for this guy, Rolf. And a 6-10 is a 7. So he's going up against this guy, and this guy -1. So we got 3, 5, 6. So 7, he's going to get a shot. So Rolf's going to get a shot. Again, a 3, it's blocked. It is not blocked. An 11 would be blocked if we had 2, but it's not. So that shot is on net by Rolf, but it's out of range. So Eddie Johnston will make this save. That's his first save of the game. And, yeah, you have to see who gets the puck from the goal. Yeah. But, again, it's the red die. So if I have a red die that I'm not using, I might as well use it and save myself a roll, maybe. So Johnson with the save, coming out with a 6-7 off of his card. And that's going to, it's a small C. So that's going to go back to Walt Tkachuk. So Tkachuk gets the puck, and he will start the play. And we actually got to make a line change here. So we played the 2 minutes. So we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so now I got to make a line change. So this is how I do my line changes. I just flip this. So line 3 defense comes out. And this guy's Spear, all he's got is X's on his card. I mean, I need to find another defense. Look at all the X's, if you can see that. It's just X, 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 X everywhere. It's just like that's penalties all over. He got 2 or 3 penalties the other night, so I don't want him touching the puck. And let's go with line 2 offense. So make a change here now for the Rangers. Oh, line 2 is going to stay out. All right, so line 2 will stay out. And on the defense, line 2 comes out. Now, I do allow, again, I'm still working on this. It's work in progress. But I do allow repeats of lines, but not more than 2 times in a row. So if I were to flip another line 2, no, they're done. You can only play 2 in a row. These are not the drive-through cards. These are mine that are printed. And if you notice, some of the Rangers, I do have, I tried putting logos on some of the Rangers here. This one doesn't because he played for 2 teams. The Bruins I printed out a long time ago, so I didn't put logos on it. And obviously the drive-through cards will not have logos. So I've been playing Bruins and Blackhawks forever, and now I'm gonna play some Rangers now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so I'm trying to think if I need to flip the die here. No, so we change the line. And so this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this will be the first roll on 18 minutes. Okay, so now we need to flip the time here. I'm pretty sure we need to do and read off a Tkachuk's card. And Walt Tkachuk with a 5 and a 3 is a PP. So even strength on a PP, it's an interception. It's a 6, that's the left D. And it goes to Rick Smith. So now we're going to flip the time because Rick Smith's going to roll. And the red die is key. This red die is key, and this 6 is key because there's sometimes with the goalie pulled or on a power play, if you roll a red 6, it turns an interception into a pass. So there's a few little things I'm still ironing out in this game that I have to remember on the fly. For line changes, get those card holder sheets that Hockey Unreal uses. So much easier to make line changes, and all the players are on 3 sheets. I thought about that, but the only problem is if I get a penalty, then I do this. And I flip a card like that. So I kind of just like it this way. It just takes a second for me to flip the cards. And I know ID and Hockey Unreal have them in sleeves, and it goes really quick. But for me, sometimes, especially if somebody's got a major penalty or something, and he's out for a while, I just keep them face down. All right, so I think I rolled. If I didn't roll, I'll go with it. So I got a 5-3 for Rick Smith, and a 5-3 is icing. Face off in the Boston zone. Here we've almost played 3 minutes, and it's 1-0 New York. An unassisted goal by Vic Hatfield. We got a 1-9 off the draw, and that is a black right D. So that's going to be the home team right D. And so it's going to be Nielsen at the point, and because he's in the offensive zone, he can technically add 1, or he can add 1 to a straight number roll. So Nielsen with the puck. And I think we have to flip for time here. And I'm still getting used to it. It's easier when I'm playing myself to flip the time because I start talking and I forget if I flip the time. So it's quite possible I'm going to make some time mistakes tonight. So just bear with me as I'm just playing some late night hockey here. So Jim Nielsen with a 5-7 on his card. And that's going to be an R. So he's going to get a shot and a rebound. So Nielsen's going to get a shot. There's no block because there's no B. So that shot is going to be on the net. And that is 1-7. It's in range. Can you believe it? Nielsen's got the shot on the net. So Johnson needs to make the save. And again, if it's not, we do get a rebound here because I think he had the rebound. And a 4-9 on the Johnston card is a save. So Johnson makes the save, but the rebound, we ignore the result here, and we go to the red die rebound, which is C for center. So Johnson with the save, and the rebound goes to Tkachuk. Bruins trying to clear it, so we get 1-3, so that's a 4. And because Tkachuk has the puck, he can't screen it with the S, so we have a 4, which means I need a 2-12. A 2-12. I get it. They clear it away. So Tkachuk can't get the shot away, and it's going to go left wing over to Cashman. And here we go. Use one of the extra line cards and just cover the... Okay, yeah, that would work too. There's a couple different ways to do this here. I just been doing it this way, so for me, it's just easier. And so Cashman gets it, so we got to flip for Cashman now. And I'll probably screw this. I'll probably flip twice sometimes here, so just bear with me on that. So we have a 6-10 on Cashman's card. I always have to do this, by the way, because these things are small. H9, so he's not home, so he coughs that up to the right D, so it's going to be Nielsen. And now we're going to switch here, so that gets a 16, so now we have to make another line change. with Nielsen with the puck. So for Boston, line 2 defense will come out. That goes pretty quick, I'm pretty sure here. Line 2 stays out on the offense. For the Rangers, finally line 1 will come out, as we'll get the Gilbert, Rattel, and Dave Ballone line. And for defense, line 1 comes out, but we got to wait for him to do something with the puck. That's kind of how it works. Alrighty, so this is going to be my first flip with the new line, I believe. Like I said, I'm still working on the timing when I stream. I still mess it up. A 6-3. A 6-3 is going to be H2. So we get the shot if the defense is less than 2, and it's pretty close, but it's not. I got a 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's going to lose this puck to the right D, so Dallas Smith gets it, and then finally he can make the line change. And I do like that little thing about the line changes in this game. It's not quite as intricate as APA, the optional APA line changes, but it does feel like you're making a line change. All right, so Dallas Smith's going to roll, so we're going to flip for time for Dallas Smith. And Mr. Smith was a 5-8 off of his card, and that's going to be a PPS, so he's going to lose this puck to the center. So Jean Rattel picks it up. We flip for time. Rattel has a 1-5 off of his card. That's a P3. That's probably going to be good. A pass if it's greater than the intimidation bars. We only have one. Oh, no, so this is intimidation right here. Yeah, that's forecheck. Intimidation bars. Just one. So that would be a pass to the left wing. So Ballone gets it now. ID just is coming in. ID, I was watching Game 7 of your Flyers and your Rangers game the other night. Actually, I put it on when I went to sleep. Enjoying the Apple Hockey back on your channel, by the way. This is actually Hockey Bones. I'm trying something a little bit different here. I find this very, very similar to APA. Very similar. In ways it goes a little quicker, in ways it goes a little less. All right, so we flip for time. We did the roll. I think that's a new roll. And I got a 1-5, so that's another PP. If I forgot the roll, I'm just going to leave the same die here. They're not on the power play, so he's going to lose that to the right wing. So Eddie Westfall gets it now. And 14 minutes, we need to make a change. So right on the 2 minutes, I make a change. So line 2 stays out. Line 1 comes back out for Boston. So we're going to see a lot of line 3 later in the period, I can tell you that. So line 1 comes out. He's got to wait. For the Rangers, line 1 stays out, and on defense, line 1 stays out. So that's how I do my line changes there. Is again, it's heavily weighted towards 1. Yeah, it's fun watching the guys play playoff hockey like that. All right, so Eddie Westfall now. So we need to flip for time for Eddie Westfall. And he's got a 4-5, which gives me a P3. And we talked about the P3 earlier. That's if it's greater than the intimidation. And it is greater because there's only 1. So the 3 is greater than 1. And it has to be greater than, not greater than or equal. So it's got to be greater than. It is. So it's a pass to the left wing to Busick. And now Westfall can get off. And Busick will go here. We'll make a time change here. So we got 13-12 to go in the first. And Johnny Busick will skate with it now with a 2-3 off of his card. And that's a 9. And that should be good. So I get 2, 6, and a 3 actually turns into a 2, so that's only 8. So it's an 8, so the 9 will get the shot on that. So Johnny Busick's going to get a shot. They do have the 1 block, so a white 3, a combination of 3 on the white die is a shot block. So Busick's going to get the shot. It is not blocked, so it's on the net. A 2 is in range for Busick. He's got a 3-7, so the 2 is in range. So Velimir is going to have his first test of the game. The shot by Busick is a 5-6, and saved by Velimir with the F for freezing the puck. And we got a face-off in the New York zone. So Busick had a chance to tie it up. Velimir comes up big for the Rangers. You got the line change cut? Oh, good, yeah. It was just a word. I just found something in Word that had 10, and it happened to be tickets. So they're actually tickets. And you just have to change something, change the first line to offense or defense, and it changes them all. It wouldn't save it, though. But, yeah, hopefully you figured that out. All right, we got a face-off, so it's going to be Esposito going up against Rattel. So we have a 5-10 on the face-off, and a 5-10 on the face-off is RD AA in black. So there's no AA, but it will go to the RD, and it's another face-off win here for the Rangers. So Rattel has it. So let's flip for time. And Tim Horton, you guys know Tim Horton. Tim Horton has the puck. And a 4-9 that is, right? 4-9 is a I. That's icing, so we get icing on the Rangers. Face off in the Rangers zone. Shots right now are 3 for the Rangers, 2 for Boston. Hatfield with a lone goal right off the bat in the first period. We have a 1-5 on the face off. That's going to be a visitor center. So it's orange seats, a visitor center. So Esposito has it. Now he's in the offensive zone, so he can add 1 to the, if it's a straight number, he can add 1 to it. He has a 1-4, and a 1-4, it's an automatic shot on goal. So Esposito is going to take the shot. It is not blocked, so that's on the net for Boston. And a 2-10. Oh, 2-7's in range. So it's a 2-10, so it's out of range. Velimir with the save. And the result off the goalie card is a 2-9. And that turns into another face-off. So they're getting some things on the net, but Velimir's coming up big. Shots are now 3-3. So Esposito and Rattel on the draw again. I got a 4-10. That's going to be orange CAA. So there's no AA. They're both A, but there's no AA. So that's just going to go to Esposito. So Esposito's going to get it. And we do have to change lines, though, as I roll off of his card. So we get line 1 coming out. So he gets Orr out there with him with Ari. Line 1 stays out. Line 3 comes out for the Rangers, so that's their second line 3, so they'll be done for the day. Boston still hasn't seen line 3 yet, so they're going to be paying the price later in the period. Remember, they did get a goal earlier, though, with line 2, the Rangers did. And for the defense, line 3. All right, so Esposito has the puck. So he gets a bonus few seconds out here. So we'll switch this now to 11:36. And now we roll off the Esposito card. He's in the Rangers zone, by the way. So a 6-7. 6-7. That's an automatic shot. So Esposito gets a shot on net. It is not blocked. So we'll count the shot. It's out of range with a 5. So Velimir with another save. And a 1-6 off the Velimir card. It's going to go to the left wing. It's a small left wing, so Busick gets it. So Busick with it. Let's roll for time. And Busick's going to roll a 5-9. 5-9 is a D8. Okay, so that's just a defenseman. So 4 and 3 is 7. So the one good thing about Hockey Bones is their defensive ratings are huge. They're huge. So I need an 8. That beats a 7, so Busick gets a shot. And there's 1 block again, so a 3 is blocked. Oh, it's not blocked. So Busick is on the net. He needs a 3-7. He gets a 3-4, so Busick's shot is in range. Velimir trying to come up with another great save. Velimir on a 4-10 save, but it's a rebound. And the rebound goes to the center, Esposito. So Esposito trying to get a shot. The clearing rating is 7, so a 4-7 clears it away, and they clear it away. So Esposito tries to get it, but he can't, and it goes over here to Arnie Brown, and we'll roll for Arnie Brown right now. And I'm looking in the chat room here. Where did I get my hockey mat? This was an Al Wilson Hockey Blast mat, and what I did is I brought it into Photoshop, and I just basically put my own logos on it is what I did. So this is, you can see, this is laid out for Hockey Blast, and I use it for Hockey Blast. But it also just works so nicely with the APA size cards. So I use it for everything, for a lot of hockey. All right, so Arnie Brown with the puck. 5-12 for Arnie Brown, a D8. And yes, that's going to be a shot because they get 7. So Orr's a 5D, but Ari's only a 2. So Arnie Brown's going to get a shot on the net. It is not blocked. And it's not in range, so it's going to be a save by Cheevers. Arnie Brown's range was a 1. So, again, the blue die is the key. That's the first number on the card. So, Arnie Brown has a 1-6 with a 4 in parentheses. What that means is the blue die is going to be a 1. It wasn't. So, Cheevers with Johnson with the saves. I keep forgetting. Johnson's in the net. We got backup goalie night here. 4, 8. 4-8 is right D small. So it bounces back to Arnie Brown. So he's going to get it again. So Arnie Brown keeps it in at the point for the New York Rangers. And a 4-8 for Arnie Brown is a PF3. I call it the PF Chang. So PF3, it's got to be greater than the 4-checker arrows. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 checkers here. So it's not greater than the 4 checkers. So what that means, not only is it intercepted, but it's a shot. Yeah. So it's going to be a shot by the left wing. So it's going to be intercepted by Busick, and Busick will get a shot. One block. So it's not blocked. It's in range, though. So another chance for Busick. So Busick's shot is on the net. So Velimir is going to come up with another big save. So Busick with a steal, a shot, point-blank range, a 2-8, and that's another save and a rebound. And the rebound is going to go back to the right D to Ari. So Ari gets it. Clearing range of 7 minus 1 is a 6. So a 3-12 was a clear. It's not cleared. So Ari gets a shot now. I think we roll it again after the clear. I think that's what we do. So Ari gets a shot. It's a 1-7. It's not in range. So Velimir makes the save. And that's another shot on net for Boston. So they're up to 7 shots. I find I'm getting a lot of shots in this game. That's what I'm finding that I'm getting. I got over 40 shots, I think, for each team the other night when I played Boston, Chicago. But I am playing the best team, and it's only been a couple of games. So 5 and a 6 off the Velimir card, and he freezes it for a face-off. Alrighty, so face-off in the New York zone. And let's see who's going to get the face-off here. We got a 3-8 on the draw. And that's going to be right D power play, but there's no power play, but it does go to the black right D. So Ari's going to get it, and he's in the offensive zone while they make a change here. So line 2 defense comes out. No, we don't want to do line 1 again. I think I've already had 3 line 1. So I put line 1 at the back. Alrighty. And line 2 will come out. So that's what I've been kind of doing with that. And when it comes to power plays, I just kind of wing it. Usually I put the top line out and just the other lines they'll just have to miss a shift. So line 1 back out for the Rangers. And Ari will get a chance to roll. And I've already flipped. No, I haven't flipped the time for Ari yet, have I? Oh, and what is the D over here? Line 1. All right, so line 1D comes back out. So let's flip the time for Ari. He'll get a little bonus shift out here. And Ari with a 6-10 off of his card is a P2. Pass if it's greater than the intimidation bars, and it is. There's only 1, so he's going to make a successful pass. 2-1 is the center. So he gets it up to Stanfield, and then he heads to the bench. So Stanfield with the puck. And now we're going to take some time off of Stanfield. Oh, I don't think I took that off. I needed to. So that was the Ari. And this is Stanfield. A 4-4 for Stanfield that's a shot. So Freddie's going to get a shot. There's 1 block attempt, and he's got a 1-11. So the shot is not blocked, and the 1 is on target. So Stanfield is testing Velimir, trying to tie the game. The Bruins are really peppering Velimir here. And a 2-4 on the Velimir card, and it's a save again. And it goes to Dave Ballone on the left wing. Bruins are just hammering Gilles Velimir tonight with, all I need to do is keep like ID does. ID keeps track of the potential goals on his score sheet. I should do that to see how many saves Velimir made that were potential goals. Maybe I'll do that at some point. Ballone gets it. Dave Ballone with a 2 and a 6. That's a 9. So we got a 7, 8. So that beats him. So Ballone's going to get a shot. So Ballone's shot. It's not blocked. It's in range. Oh, boy. So Ballone's shot is on target. Johnson's in the net. Johnson trying to make the save. That's a 1-9 and saving a rebound. So Johnson with the save. The rebound bounces back to Horton trying to get a shot. Bruins going to try to clear it, though. So they have a 4, 5, minus 1 is a 4. So they need a 2-12 to clear this away, and they don't. So it's going to come back to Horton, who's going to get a shot. Horton shoots this one. Now there's 2 blocks here, so a 3 or 11 blocks the shot. Shot is not blocked. Shot is not in range, though, so another shot and a save by Eddie Johnston. Let's see what happens off of his card now. And Eddie Johnston, they 2-4. And that's going to be that's going to be a rebound to the left D. So it bounces back to Park. Bruins trying to get there again. And again, we had a 4, so it's a 2-12. They don't get it, so Park will get the shot on net. The shot is not blocked, and it's not in range, so it's going to be a shot number 7, saved by Eddie Johnston. And Johnston now, a 5-8 off of his card, is going to the right wing. And finally, the Bruins get their hands on the puck as D. Scott Howard drops by. Yes, hello, Pucksters. I got to check on the Kings games. It's the other game 7 tonight. Bruins and the Leafs lost. It hasn't been a good night for the teams I wanted to win. That's all right. All right, so let's roll Eddie Westfall. Let's take some time off for Eddie Westfall. And Eddie, a 2 and a 6. And that's going to be a pass, straight P's, a pass over to Stanfield. So Stanfield gets it, and now we got to make a line change. So we got line 1 defense coming back out for Boston. For offense, finally we get line 3 out here. So we'll see Wayne Smooth, Carlton, and Johnny McKenzie and Derek Sanderson. For the Rangers, they're going to send line 2 out. So they're going to send out McGregor. I thought Rattel was line 1. He is. I screwed this up. So Rattel's line 1. Somehow I messed that up. Kachuk comes back out. And Hatfield. And on the defense, line 1 stays out. So, yeah, so we get the Kings and the Oilers. I don't know who I don't have any feeling either way on Kings and Oilers. I like to see Dustin Brown do something because he's retiring. But it'd be finally nice to see the Oilers with all their top draft picks finally do something again, you know. So we got 7:36 on the clock here in the first period. And it's going to be Stanfield with the puck. He's got a 6'9", and P3. That should be good. A P3, a passive is greater than the intimidation bars. 1, 2 intimidation. But so he passes it to the center. So he's actually going to come off because he's making a line change. So the puck's going to go to Sanderson. And now we're going to see Derek Sanderson for the first time tonight. So the Turk has the puck. Let's see if he can get things stirred up here and not take a penalty. A 4-7. And, a 13. So he goes up against the D, which is 7. And the center, what you subtract 2, so that's a 9. So Sanderson's going to get a chance. And there's a chance for a block. Sanderson's shot is on net, but it's out of range, so it's not blocked. So the shot is going to be saved by Velimure. Velimure with a 3-5 off of his card is going to bounce back to the left D, so Bobby Orr gets it. Mr. Bobby Orr. Yeah, D. Scott, I was watching his Game 7 last night, too. Was it? Did I go to overtime? I remember it was a close game. I'm trying to remember if that went to overtime. One of your games went to overtime, I think it was, in that series. No score in the Kings game. Thank you. 14 minutes. I was going to have it over here on my phone, but I think I'd rather pay attention over here. All right, Bobby Orr with the puck. I've got to love it when Bobby Orr. That's why I play these games with Bobby Orr. A 5 and a 6. And that's going to be a pass on the power play, so they're not on the power play. So it's going to be an interception 3 by the left wing. So it's going to be taken by Hatfield. So Vic Hatfield on the left wing for New York. And he's going to get a 1-9 out of here. Hatfield at 12. That'll be an easy shot. So he's got a 7. No, I'm sorry. It'd be 2, 3, 4, 5. So easy shot for Hatfield. So Hatfield's going to get a shot. This is not blocked, and the 6 is not in range, so it's going to be another save by Eddie Johnston. Puck bounces off of Johnston, 1-7, and he jumps on it, and he'll freeze it for a face-off. So face-off in the Boston zone. A 5-8. That's going to give me a red C on the power play. There's nobody on the power play, but a red C is the visitor. So let's roll here, and now we got to make a line change. So let's see who's coming out. So line 3 defense will come out for the Bruins. This is always an adventure because that guy Spear, he's got a ton of penalties on his card, as I showed you. He's got more X's than anything else. He gets a penalty every time he touches the puck. Line 3 will stay out for Boston. For the Rangers, they're going to send out line 3. And again, you see how the system really kind of works, where you get the better guys out most of the time, but you get some really different matchups. And for the defense, line 2. So here we go. So this is out there. Sanderson gets one more roll, then he'll have to come off. And it's a 5-8. Oh, that's a 14. So Sanderson's going to get a shot on net here. So Sandy winds up the shoot. There's one chance for a block. And the shot is not blocked, but it's out of range. So another save. Shot number 10 on Velimir. He's been stellar tonight. Game 7 was tied 1-1, went back and forth. Brad Richards 3 minutes apart. Rangers 4-2. Okay, one of your games went I thought went into overtime. Maybe it was game 6. So off the Velimir card, a 2-4. And that's going to go to the left wing. So Sanderson stays out. Left wing, Irvine. And now we roll like this. And this is actually moving along pretty well. I'm doing some chit-chatting here, so it's moving along. It's about the speed of an APA game. 6-11. H3. There's an S, but I'm not playing the S. H3. Shot. If it's greater than the home defense, ooh, it might be, though. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it's not. It's not greater than. And it's not equal to either. So the 3, right? I mean, H3. Yep. So he's home 3. That doesn't make it, so it's going to be intercepted by the left wing. So Carlton gets it. Carlton off on the side. 5-8 coming down the wing. A 5-8. It's a D6, and they have a D8, so he's going to lose that puck to the right D, so Nielsen's going to get it. 4:48 to play in the first period. 1-0 Rangers. I get a 2-4. And that's going to be a 10, so Nielsen's going to get a shot. Yeah, because I got a 3, 5, and 4 minus 2 is 7. So Nielsen's going to get a shot. There's no block, so it's going to be automatically on the net. And it's going to be out of range, so Eddie Johnson comes up with another save. And a 1-11 is going to be a rebound. 2, the 6, we got to roll again. 2, so it goes to the center to Stemkowski. So Pete Stemkowski trying to get it. Bruins trying to clear with a 4, which is 2-12, and they get it. They clear it away from Stemkowski, and it goes over to the left D, so Rick Smith gets it now. So let's roll off the Smith card. Rick Smith with a 5 and a 9, P2, and that's the intimidation bar check. And it has to be greater than the intimidation bars. And Irvine's got 2 intimidation bars. So a P2 does not pass the check. That's going to be intercepted by the left wing, which is Irvine. Now we come here, and in 4 minutes we got to make another line change. And it's going to be line 1 coming back out for the Boston D. I keep saying, I really, really like this system here. And this kind of was, I was watching someone else do something similar to this where they had a pre-made line set up, and I said, boy, I'd like to have one that's a little bit more variety to it. So line 1 will come out. So we'll get Rod Gilbert and Jean Rattel out here. And this guy's got to wait because he has the puck. And line 2 that is line 2, right? Yeah, so line 2 will stay out there. Okay. Did you even figure out how to play the S in this game? The S is has something to do with applying pressure. It says you can use it, but if you're doing a replay, not to use the special modes. So just for right now, I'm not using the special modes. I'm just using what I got here. All right, so that's 4 minutes. So I think I screwed up here somewhere because I have an extra card underneath here, and I should not. So somewhere I screwed up on my line changes here. Oh, wait, no, maybe not. Oh, I should have. Yeah, I think I did. I screwed up somewhere in my line changes. That's okay. So we got 4 minutes now. It's going to be less than that now. So I'm getting better at this game. I'm still making mistakes. So all right, so Irvine's going to roll here. Then he's going to make a change. So he's going to get a 4-5. So off of his card, a 4-5, the shot and a rebound. So his shot is blocked. There's the 3. So Bobby Orr with the 3 blocks the shot. And it's going to go to the left wing, Johnny Busick. So that's why I don't record a shot right away in case it's blocked. So his shot is blocked, and it bounces to Busick. And I think that's how rebounds work. I haven't done a lot of the advanced stuff in this game yet. There's a few things I might try at some point, but I'm just kind of playing the basic right now. All right, so Johnny Busick A 1, 5. That's going to be a 7. So I got a 2, 6, and 2. So that's going to be 8. So no, he doesn't get the shot on the net, and it bounces the rod ceiling. Dominic, looks like a challenging type of game to play. No, it's not. There's just a lot of symbols, and they look daunting. But I have this chart right here. I'm going to probably mess things up if I move my chart. This is it. This is all you need. This chart right here that comes with the game. That's the one chart. That's all you need. And with that chart, all the symbols are there. It tells you if you're even strength, power play, or shorthanded, what happens. And pretty much everything's there. If you notice, I haven't even gone to the rule book yet tonight. And I have them sitting right here. And for the last few days, I was double-checking everything on the rules here. I haven't needed them tonight. Not that I'm playing this game perfectly, but I think I'm doing pretty well with it, considering I've only had this a few days. I should say I've only been playing it a few days. I think I'm doing quite well picking this up compared to like a game like Apple, which took me a long time to learn. And even Strat was a little different than this. This looks daunting because of all the symbols. But as soon as you look here, you start to memorize them. So, I mean, that's all I can say about this game is that it looks complex. But you think it's butter, but it's not. It's chiffon. I got a 4, 7 off the card. The hard part is reading the card. That's the hardest part because with Apple, the numbers are bigger. Even Strat cards, for some reason, I think you can read them a little bit better. But I find I'm always putting my finger on the card here. So we got a 4, 7 off his card. 4, 7 is a PF1. That's the PF Chang. So we got to look at the 4 checker arrows, and it has to be greater than. So the 1 is the worst. So they have 3 4 checkers. So he's going to lose. Not only is he going to lose it, but again, right here it says it's intercepted in a shot. So 5 is the right wing. So Ken Hodge gets it, and he has a chance for a shot. And again, it's all written here on the chart. Really can't stress it enough. And I know Hockey Unreal has said this many, many times too, that this game is easier than it looks. It is. But you almost have to play it to say, wow, this is easy, you know? So Kenny Hodge has it with a potential shot. It is not blocked, so the shot's on the net. The shot is in range with the 1. Oh, so Velimir got to come up with a stop on a 2-9 save. Velimir, and he hangs on. Holy cow, they cannot beat this guy tonight. Velimir has just been money in the bank tonight. And that's off the next face-off. I'll click the time for the next face-off. So I got a 5 and a 2 off the face-off, which is a right wing A. They're both A, so that cancels out, so it goes to Hodge. So Hodge is going to get it. I already flipped the time. Hodge has it in the offensive zone. A 1-7 is a D7, and they have a D8. So we lose the puck to Rattel. So Rattel gets it. We're going to make our one last line change here. And so line 1 stays out. No, I did it right. Yep, there's only 1 card left. I did it right. Okay. Line 1 stays out. For the Rangers, line 1 stays out. And for the Rangers defense, line 1 comes out. So line 1 for everybody here to finish out the period. How would I rate this as far as enjoyment compared to my others? It plays easy. And there's a lot of seasons in the PDFs. I think they're, $12, $15 a season for PDF. So you can't beat the cost. It is fairly easy to play. Aside from the players, there's not a lot to print out as far as charts go. You do have to read the entire rule book, which is, 10, 15 pages maybe. And once you read it through, it's pretty easy. So how would I rate this as far as I'm enjoying it? I don't know if it's going to replace APA just because I've spent so much time with APA. That's the thing about, when we're going to do a show on that, like making the game your own, your baby. I've spent so much time with APA getting that game to just be just right that these are very similar. That's all I'm going to say. They're very similar. This you got to read off the card. APA you read off the chart. Those are the big similarities. This does some things I really, really like. APA does some things I really, really like. Strat does some things I really, really like. So this is up there. This is definitely not something that will get very little play from me. I will be playing this game quite a bit. All right, so it's going to be the center here, Jean Rattel with it. We got 2 minutes to go here. That's the last line change of the period. So we got a 2-9, and that's going to be a shot by Rattel. His shot is almost blocked, but it's not. But it's out of range. So shot number 10 is going to be saved by Eddie Johnson. I'm going to try to pick up the pace to see how quickly I can play this here. A 3-5 off of Johnston is going to be frozen for a face-off. Alrighty, off the draw with a 2-6 is going to be right wing black, so it's going to be Rod Gilbert. So Rod Gilbert is going to get it in the offensive zone. The thing is, it's like any other game, remembering the little stuff. And because this is hockey, I get a pretty good grasp of the little stuff. 2-8, that's going to be a pass. 2-5, which is going to be the center. So Jean Rattel is going to get it here as we got about 1:12 to go in the first period. Rattel with a 5 and a 7. And that's going to be a power play, passing on the power play. So he's going to lose this one to Kenny Hodge. Hodge now with 48 seconds to go in the first period. Hodge has got a 4-4 on a roll here, and that's going to be an @ symbol. That's the first time we've had that. So that means the shot total of the pass of this little pass stuff here. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not greater than 5, unfortunately. So we lose it there. So we're going to lose that to the left D. Park gets it. And again, that's one we haven't had tonight, and I had to look that up, but it's right here. It's right on the chart. Piece of cake. So Park here will have probably the last play of the period, a 5 and a 6. That's a P5. I think that's good because there's no more than 5. 1, 2 intimidation bars. So Park's going to make the pass to the left D, so he's going to hang on to it. And this will be the final play of the period. So we're in the final 24 seconds. Park with a 2-5, a D9, it's a D7, so he's going to get a shot. The shot is on the net. It's just out of range. He had a 1-6, it's a 1-8. So Johnston comes up with the save, and unless this is a rebound, the period is over. A 1-5, it bounces to Rattel. Oh, do you know, I have my, hang on a sec. Did I put my horn on there? I don't think I did. Let me see if I did. Hang on a sec. No, I didn't. I have some sound effects that I've been meaning to put on here, but I didn't put them on. So I was gonna give you the, because I got that on my sound effects, but I haven't loaded it yet. So, alrighty. So after the first period, that's where we are. It's 1-0 Rangers. Let's go to the second period. We'll play a little bit longer here. This was kind of fun. Let's go to 20 minutes. Alrighty, so just to recap the first period. And, I'll get my Zamboni out here while I recap the period. All right, so there's my Zamboni. So he's going to do the ice for us here. So the Bruins had 11 shots on net. The Rangers had 11 shots on net. Vic Hatfield had the only goal in this game so far, and that was unassisted. And so now we should be ready for second period action. Got a couple things I need to do. I need to grab a quick Gatorade here. It's hot in here tonight. It's like Florida weather today. We went from 36 at night to 80 today. And right now it's down to 71. The other night I played offline. I was playing Blackhawks Bruins, and Magnuson got in a fight, and it was a special fight, and 4 players got into a fight at the same time. And that was kind of cool. And it was really easy to figure out, too. I was like, that was really fun. All right, so I need to do my shuffly dufflery here. So this is all I do. I just do a barnyard shuffle. And I get my lines ready for the next period. So line 1 will start on defense. And this does take a little bit extra time, but boy, I'm getting a lot of enjoyment out of these line changes. I really am. I just think it's just, it provides some variety that was much needed in my game because I was just going 1-1-2-2. And not that there's anything wrong with that, but all right, so line 2 is going to start the second period for Boston on offense. And let's check the ranges here. Let's make sure I get all the blue ones. I do. Edmonton takes the lead 1-0. That's in the second period right now still. So line 1 will stay out here for the Rangers. And let's check the defense. And we'll leave, obviously going to leave the goalies in because they're playing pretty well, especially Velimir. He's making so many saves. Alrighty, so we got line 1. Okay, so that's what we got here for all the different things here. I printed these on thick paper, too. I'm trying to get them in the field of view. All right, here we go. Second period action from, where are we? Where the Rangers play. Madison Square Garden. Whew. Madison Square Garden. So we got a face-off here at center ice between Rattel and Stanfield right now. 5 minutes going into the third. Okay. Going into the second. Ooh, oh boy. So we have a 4-12 off the face-off. That's going to be a black center, which is going to be home, and that's going to be Rattel. And so now let's flip for Rattel here. And we're off and running here in the second period. Remember, the first period, Rangers got a goal right off the bat. And so Rattel's got a 2-6, H9. So we got a 7 minus and plus 0. So it's, H9 is good. He's going to get a shot on goal. So Rattel's going to take the shot. It is not blocked. It is not in range, but that'll be on the net nonetheless. Eddie Johnston with the save for Boston. A 3-9 is going to go to the right D. It's going to go over here to Don Ari. And here comes Don Ari starting the play. What I'm trying to do is what I do with APA and other games, is trying to visualize the game kind of happening is what I'm trying to do. So we have a 4-8. The only difference, though, with this, though, between this and APA, I find, is with APA, because you're going right to the chart, you look at the APA card, and you're not, like, right here, I got to do some quick math. Not a big deal. But still with APA, I think the difference is how because APA, I feel like I can really broadcast the game because it tells me shot, pass, interception, block shot. This game, it's like 4-8. 4-8 is a 4. Now I got to do some math to see what happens. So there's that little bit of hesitation in this game that I don't get with APA, so it's hard to broadcast it, so to speak. And what do you got here? You did a quick sim of the rule book. It's nice to include a 3-on-3 OT shootout, pulling the goal. Yep. Yeah, no, they got the shootout on there. I think the newer cards have shootout ratings. This is an older season, so it doesn't. But yeah, the rule book in this game is fantastic. It really is. And then off to the side over here, I got my Peter Miller cheat sheets, the quick reference charts. Those are free, I think, on the PT Sports website. So grab those, because if I have any questions, if it's not on the chart, it's on Peter Miller's Hockey Bones quick reference table over here. And very rarely do I get stuck anymore. I just don't. So a 4-8, we said that was a 4 for Don Ari. So we get a 2, a 5, and this 3 turns into a 2, so it's not going to be in range. So he's going to lose that one to the center. So it's going to puck's going to bounce over to Jean Rattel. So Rattel coming up for New York. Rattel with a 5-12. That's a 13. I can tell you right now, that's an instant shot on net. They're not going to add up to 13. So Rattel's going to get a shot. That's not blocked, and it's not in range. So Johnson makes the save. Shot number 2 of the period for the Rangers. And they got a game tomorrow. Same 7-2. I'm pulling for them tomorrow night, that's for sure. A 5-10 is left D. So it's going to bounce back to Brad Park here. Brad Park has it. Time ticking away here in the second period. Park with a 2 and a 7. And that's going to be a shot and a rebound. So let's see if Park gets this on the net. He needs a 1. He doesn't get it. It's not blocked. So it's going to be a save by Johnston. And a rebound 6. So we roll again. And we get a 2. So it's going to bounce to the center. So Rattel gets it. Bruins trying to clear it. And so they get a 5, 7 minus the S is 1. So that's a 6. 5, 7, 6, 3, 12. And they get the 3-2, so they clear it away from Jean Rattel, and it bounces over to Freddie Stanfield. So Stanfield gets it now, and we need to make our first line change of the period. So line 3 coming out on the defense for Boston. So we're going to send out Rick Smith and the Hold Your Breath Bill Spear, who's got nothing but penalties on his card. Line 3 offense will slip out here for Boston, so they're gonna see a lot of line 1 later on. Just kind of what's gonna happen. For the Rangers, line 2 will come out. And then on the defense, line 1 stays out. Beautiful. Love this. Really loving this. All right, so let's roll for Stanfield now. Oh, I didn't change, did it? There we go. So here's the roll for Stanfield. A 3-9 for Stanfield. There's a shot on goal. So there's a 1 block. So Stanfield's shot is not blocked, and it's not in range. So we'll give him the shot. So it's going to be a save by Velimir. And off the Velimir card, we have a 4-10. And a 4-10 is a rebound. 4. So it's going to go. So Stanfield actually comes off. So Sanderson's going to get the rebound. Rangers trying to clear it away. So they got a 4 and a 7. And there's no screens out here, so it's going to be a 7. That's pretty good. It's about as good as you can get. So a 4 to 7 clears it away. And no, they don't clear it away. So Sanderson will get the shot here, range of 2 to 7. And, oh, that's in range. It's not blocked. Holy cow, Sanderson on the rebound. Velimir got to come up with another huge save off of Sanderson, a 1-5, and he saves it. And he hangs on as he robs Sanderson. Holy cow, we just can't beat him tonight. With this game, can you tell where the players are on the ice at any given time, or do you have to speculate? Well, with most games, you just kind of assume they're in their position. They're in their lane. You know, and that's why I line them up like this, because I got right wing and left wing, center, and then right wing, left wing. So this is kind of how they're going at each other. So I just kind of follow the bouncing ball with the puck is what I do. I mean, but if you're saying, you know, do the guys go behind the net? Did they dig in the corner? No, there's none of that. In APA, during line changes, you can have corner battles and battles in front of the net. In APA, you can have that. In this game, though, it's just you roll the dice, and it's going to be a shot, a pass, a penalty, or a turnover. And that's kind of what you're rolling here. All right, so we got a face-off now, and it's going to be Sanderson going up against Kachuk. Both are AA rated. Very nice. So that's going to be a 3. I always hesitate on these dice now. 3-9 on the face-off. A 3-9 is a right-wing visitor. So McKenzie's going to get it in the offensive zone. McKenzie's going to roll a 6 and a 7, and that's a 12. Now we add 1 because they're in the offensive zone, and that's easily going to get by these guys for a shot. So McKenzie's going to get a shot. Range of 3 to 5. And the shot is in range. It's not blocked. Uh-oh, another chance for the Bruins to tie this. Velimir, can he make another big save? He gets a 5-10. And, yes, he does make the save, and it goes to Kachuk. And, I think I need to roll for the McKenzie shot. All right, so now I got to roll for the Kachuk here. Okay, here we go. So here comes Kachuk now for the Rangers. Wow, so each team with a lot of chances here. Velimir standing on his head. A 1-4. An X. Oh, it's a first penalty of the game. So it's a penalty on Kachuk. It's a delayed call, by the way. It's a delayed call. So it's a 2-7. Even 7. So it's just going to be a standard penalty. And it's going to bounce to Spear. Oh, why did it go to Spear? He's just going to get a penalty. Yep, he gets a penalty too. This guy sucks. So we got some matching penalties here. Oh, no, wait. No, I'm wrong. I'm wrong on this. It's either a shot. I think, let me double check. It's either a shot or it's nothing. I don't think on the delayed penalty, it's either a shot or it's nothing. So I don't think he gets it. I don't think he gets a penalty or anything else. Let me just double check so I don't cheat. But now that I think about it, where's my penalties here? Penalties, here we go. 2-minute penalty. Okay. I don't see it here. Oh, delay penalty. When a 2-minute minor or 4-minute is assessed, a 1 or 2 is a delay penalty for all the procedure. The team replaces their goalie with a skater, red die, blah, 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 blah. The player gets 1 roll to consult the measures. Resolve the action. If the player gets a shot on goal, resolve the result normally. If the player rolls any other action than a shot attempt, ignore. Okay, good. That's what I figured. Okay, so we ignore the spear thing here. We ignore that, and we just go to the penalty to Kachuk. So Kachuk's going to sit, and what we're going to do, so let me get this penalty in at 16:48. So that's our first penalty, so the second period. So 16:48, Kachuk. And if we want, we can get really creative and see what the penalty was. So we got a 70. So the penalty is holding off my little chart over here. So it's going to be Kachuk, 2 minutes for a holding. Time of the penalty is 3 minutes and 12 seconds. All righty. So now I'm going to override this and put out power play 1, which is line 1. And I will put out penalty killing, which is line 1 over here. So this is where the line change things where some guys are going to get screwed because of the penalties. So, but I just roll with it. So line 3, they get a little bit of their shift, but now they're going to come off. And so I will have Gilbert and Rattel. They will kill the penalty. Ballone's going to sit. Rattel will actually be playing the left wing, and we'll leave line 1 out here. So I'll do a normal line change at the normal time, but we're going to give line 1 the power play here. Now on the power play, I add 1 to the number of results, and also the 6 here is key. The red-sided die 6 is a key. It means I don't give the puck away. All right, so we got a face-off now. So it's Boston on the power play. All righty. And let's roll the dice now. So Esposito going up against Rattel. We have a 5-12. Center AA. No one's in AA, so it's just going to go to the home center. And now we're going to flip for time here. So at 14:48, he will come out. So Rattel with a 2-7. That's going to be a pass to the center. Now let me just double check here. I think that's a good pass. No, actually, no. I think shorthanded. Hang on a sec. My Peter Miller thing here. Shorthanded. I think every shorthanded pass, even if it's an automatic pass, is an interception. I'm pretty sure. Let me just double check here. Every time I get something new, I like to check. Okay. The red light value is 6. It is not. If it goes to a vacant position, it's not. The players on the shorthanded team, the passes becomes an interception. Okay, that's what I thought. Oh, if the red die is a 6. Oh, if the players on the shorthanded team, all passes become interceptions. The only if it goes to a vacant. Okay, so yeah, any pass is intercepted. All right, good to know. All right, so 5 goes to the center. So intercepted by Phil Esposito, and we play on. So I was pretty sure about that. I just wanted to double check. So all passes shorthanded are interceptions no matter what. Okay. And now we go here for Esposito. He has a 5-4. A 5-4 is an 11. Plus 1 is 12, so that's going to be a shot. Because even if we add up everybody here and we go to the chart, it's going to be way less than that. So Esposito is going to get a shot on net. So we use his power play range this time. We do have the 1 block attempt, so let's check this out here. It's power play, so it's not blocked. It's not in range, so it's just going to be a routine save. Save number 4 of the period for Velimura. So it's going to be a 5-10, and it goes to the center. Now, there's no center because he's playing the left wing, so he covers up for a face-off. It's kind of how that works, kind of like Appa. So let's go to the draw in the Rangers zone. So we got a 6 and a 7 off the face-off. That's going to be a left D. So Orr has it in the opposing zone. And Orr with a 2 and a 7. That's going to be a D6. Oh, no, it's not. It's taken away. So let's take away the time here. And intercepted by the center. So there's no center, so he gets it back, right? Interception goes to empty position. It's a pass in no time. So I shouldn't have taken time off the clock. So this next, I can't take time off for the next one. So, yeah, if it goes to an empty position, you get it back in no time. And a 3-7 is a shot. So Orr's going to get a shot here on the power play. And his power play range is 2-5 with a 2. Shot is not blocked. It's way out of the range. Holy cow, that's out of range. So saved by Velimir. A 5-8 off the Velimir card is frozen for a face-off. All right. I probably should have made a line change at 16 minutes. So I'm going to flip this over. So we'll go line 2 for this. And we're going to make a little swapperoo here. We're going to keep line 1 out. So we're going to do that little swapperoo right there just to kind of keep everything going here. Hi, David. Good to see you here. You're in the middle of 70-71, what's that, Hockey Blast playoffs? Nice. Very familiar with these teams. Yeah, I eventually would like to do some kind of a playoffs. These games just take a while. No, ID does it. He does a period of time. That's the way to do it. Like I say, it's just a matter of time. Now that I got Studio A set up, I can really play games, and I don't have to worry about space. But, yeah, Danny, thanks for stopping by, man. Good to see you. So we got a face-off in the Rangers zone. There's still a little bit of time left on the Bruins power play. Hence, that's why you don't see a guy here. 6 and a 10, right DA. So one back to Don Ari. Ari with a 2 and a 5, and that's a penalty. So Ari picks up a penalty, and a odd 10 is just a 2-minute minor. And so Ari's going to go to the box. Woo, that shot out of there with a 35. Roughing. So Ari at 15-12 on the second period is going to get a roughing call. 2 minutes. All righty. So Ari's got to sit. Dallas Smith will come out. We're going to have Hodge sit. And we'll roll the puck for the faceoffs. The teams are skating 4-on-4. So I think for all intents and purposes, it's just even strength right now. I don't think the 4-on-4 does anything crazy like APA. Okay. David says, I like the rule book since you wrote 90% of it. Oh, well, I keep talking about the rule book. If you're talking about Hockey Bones, the Hockey Bone rule book, it is explained so well, and that's one of the things we talked about on the Digital Dice podcast is having a really good, well-written set of rules with examples. Like Strat, when I first read Strat, it listed everything that could happen and then gave you some examples. And there's a lot of games that do that. Like, here's what can happen when you roll, and here's an example of one of the rolls so you can see it in action. And that way there you're not left open to interpretation. It's that you see, oh, okay, this happens in this, okay, you put 2 and 2 together. So, yes, I really do like that was the first thing that got me. Yeah, the Hockey Bones. Okay, HP Hockey. Oh, you're playing Hockey Bones right? Okay, my bad. I thought it was Hockey Blast. My bad. So you're playing Hockey Bones right now. Nice. If I keep playing this, I'll probably turn around and get this season from drive-through cards because I printed out a bunch of teams the other day. As you can see, I put some Ranger logos on. It was really a pain. I'm like, and then I cut the corners. I said, for the amount of money time I spent printing this stuff up, even though I probably won't play every team, I might just get that season on drive-through. But I'm trying to figure out how much I'm going to play this compared to APA because they're 1 and 1A right now. They really are. All right, so we got a 4-on-4 situation right now brewing here. And we got a 5 and a 6. And if you notice me playing anything wrong, point it out. Be nice about it, but just point it out because I'm still very much learning this game, although I think I'm doing a pretty decent job, so to speak. All right, so we still got Kachuk in the box, and we got a Kachuk in the box. So off the draw, we have a 5-6. Left D on the power play. There's no left D, but that is the home team. So Rod Sealing has it. And we got the Twilight Zone episode, right? So 14:48. So they will get the man back. Kachuk will come back after we resolve this play right here. A 1-5 is a PF Chang. It's a PF3. And it's going to be it's got to be greater than the forecheckers, and we got 2 forecheckers, so it is. So PF3 is going to be a pass to the lefty, so he hangs on to it. But that's fine because the man comes out of the box, and now we'll roll again off the card of Rod Sealing. So the Twilight Zone. What was the Twilight Zone guy? Was that Rod Sealing? ID, thank you. Yeah, this is the first kind of time I'm playing longer than a few minutes. And I've done some other videos where I've really showed the cards, and I've done some other videos where I just talked about the game. But I'm just playing this one here. And this is one of those, again, if you watch me play this, you're going to be so confused by this game. But if you play it yourself, you will not be confused. All right, so Rod Sealing there. Who was the Twilight Zone guy? Was that Rod? I'm thinking Rod Sealing now. Is it Roger Sealing? I forget who the Twilight Zone guy was. 1/8 is a shot and a rebound. All right, so he's going to get a shot. We got 2 blockers out there right now. So the shot is not blocked. It is out of range, so it's going to be a save by Johnston. So let's mark down a shot. Now we check the rebound. Oh, and we go 5 for the rebound. 5 is the left wing, so it's going to go Balone. Bruins are going to try to clear it, so they have a 9 clearing rating. -1 is 8. That's pretty good. That's a 4-12, and, yep, they clear it away. So they sweep it away to the lefty, so it's going to be Bobby Orr now. So now the Bruins, short-handed. I thought that was my phone. Bruins are short-handed now, trying to kill the Don Ari penalty. So he went in at 15-12, so he comes out at 13-12, I believe. Am I correct on that one there? Yeah, okay. Rod Sealing. Okay. Rod Sealing, not Rod Sealing. Pretty close, though. Bobby Orr with a puck. And a 2 and a 5. And that's going to be a shot by Orr. There's a chance for a block. So Bobby Orr shoots this one. It is not blocked, short-handed. Nope, it's out of the short-handed range. So it's going to be a save by Velimir. But we'll put down a shot. Shot number 5 at a period for the Bruins. And that's going to be a 2 and a 7. Then it's going to bounce to the center. Now, there's no center, so he hangs on because Esposito is technically on the right wing on the penalty kill. So we get some Twilight Zone action here. Yes, we do. All right, so at 14 minutes, so I need to make another change here at 14. So let's see who comes out. We only get, and I might go with a full change here because there's only a little bit of time left in the penalty. So we'll let some of these other guys come out. So we'll get line 3. So I get Bill Spear, who gets a penalty every time he touches the puck. And line 3 will come out here to kill the penalty for the Bruins. So we'll get Sanderson out here. And McKenzie will probably, who's going to get the most penalties here? McKenzie's going to sit, I think. Yeah. And for the Rangers, line 2 will come out to finish out the power play. There's not much time left in the power play. And on the defense, it's also line 2. And they stay out here, so they have line 2 out here. Okay. Face off in the Rangers zone. Sanderson comes out against Kachuk. A 5-8 is center power play. Orange center power play. Power play takes precedence, so it's going to go to Kachuk. So he's going to roll here on the man advantage. A 1-7 for Kachuk. So that's a D7. So I always wait to see if it's a pass, because if it's, the first pass is free on the power play. First pass is free. RJL, yes, hockey from Studio B, yes. A very sad Studio B. The Bruins and the Leafs lost tonight, so I'm very sad, very sad. Yes, how about those Panthers coming back? I'm pulling for them. I need to see Joe Thornton, though. I need to see Joe Thornton. So Kachuk, what did we say? It was a 1-7. It's a D7. Yes, that's a shot because these two guys only add up to 4. So Kachuk's going to get a shot on the power play. There's no block, so we're going to mark that shot down right away. 2-7 for Kachuk. No, it's going to be a save by Johnston. And a 5. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I got to roll. I got to roll. And a 6-4. 6-4 is a small left wing, so it's going to bounce over here to Hadfield. Yes, Hadfield. Hadfield's going to get a 2-6, which is a 9 plus 1 is a 10, so it's going to be an easy shot. So this is going to be the last play of the power play here, and then Ari will come back. So Hatfield's going to get a shot. There's no block. So shot number 7 of the period. Power play 2 to 8. That's out of range, so it's going to be a save by Johnston. And let's see what happens on the play here. A 5-8 by Johnston, and that's going to go to the right wing, which would be Sanderson because he's covering over here. So they'll get the man back. So we'll say he just flips it over to McKenzie. That's just fine. Ari's out of the box, 13-12. So now we roll off the McKenzie card, right? And McKenzie with a 5 and a 7. And that's a power play, so he's going to lose that one to Tkachuk. So Tkachuk with it now for the Rangers. Well, Tkachuk. I used to like the name back of his jersey. TKA Tkachuk. Like that. As a kid, that was cool. 7. Yes, he's going to get a shot. So Tkachuk with a chance. So it's not going to be blocked. This is on the net. Tkachuk shot. Oh, I got to remember on the block. If it's blocked, I got to remember to check for the screen. I don't think I did that. I think I failed to check for a screen when I did that one block by Bobby Orr earlier. So that, again, every time I screw up, I get better at it. Tkachuk is look at this. Tkachuk's range is a 2-7-1. It's a 2. It's a 7. Just missed with the 2. That needed to be 2-7. That needed to be a 1. Save by Johnston. And the save is a 2-9, which is a left D, so Rick Smith gets it. And now Rick Smith will get it, and we'll have to make another line change at the 12-minute mark. Line 2 comes out. For offense, line 1 gets back out here. Again, this line change thing, I really like this. This makes me happy. And then line 1. Oh, these are all backwards. Line 1 comes out. So who the Panthers play? Would they play Tampa Bay, or are they still waiting for the Rangers series? I don't know who's playing next. All right, so we roll for Rick Smith. He gets a little bit of bonus time out here because he has the puck. And Smith with a 2 and a 7. Penalty, of course. So he can't get off the ice for taking a penalty. Delayed call, 2 and a 5. So it's a normal penalty, so it's going to go to the left wing. So we got a delayed call. So Ballone's going to get it. We're going to roll off of his card. I don't like to roll time on the delay because you don't really usually use a lot of time on that. So we got a 6-8. Is that going to be a shot? No. So we got a whistle. So Rick Smith is going to go to the box at 11:36, and the Bruins go back on the penalty kill. And what did Rick Smith get for a penalty? Oh, holy cow. He's got a rare penalty. Let's see what that rare penalty is. A 75. Oh, 10. Oh, wait. It's 1 to 5. Closing the hand on the puck. We got a rare penalty. It's still 2 minutes, though. Closing the hand on the puck. So Rick Smith grabs the puck, and he hangs on a little too long. And so he does the ratings. Are you the doc on Delphi? There's like 100 Davids. I'm one of them. He does the ratings. Yeah. I think if you're the same guy, I think we were talking about. I was dying for some WHA or some AHL. I really was, but you said it was difficult to do that, which is too bad. I love to play some WHA as well. All right, so Rick Smith goes to the box. And Hodge is going to sit, so Busick and Esposito will come out and play. And let's go on the power play now. So it's Rangers on the man advantage again. And here we go at 11:36. So we have a 5 and a 9 off the face-off. And a 5 and a 9 is going to go to the right wing. So that would be Esposito because he's technically on the right wing. And he will start the penalty kill. Oh, it's good. Well, glad to meet you, David. Thank you so much for coming in. And hopefully I'm doing the game justice. I'm just learning in here, but I'm starting to really like this game. So Esposito, a 4 and a 4 for Esposito. That's an @ symbol. And shorthanded, so that's going to be an interception no matter what, shorthanded. So that's going to be a 4. So I'm still getting used to some of that. So it's going to be intercepted by Gilbert. Rod Gilbert. And Gilbert rolls a 3 and a 7. And it's going to be a 9. So if we got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the chart, that becomes a 4. So yeah, Gilbert's going to get an easy shot on the net. Actually, that 9 would be a 10 anyway. So Gilbert is going to get a shot on net. So let me log in the time here on the chart. ID, thanks for calling by. Coming by. Hopefully I'll see some more Apple hockey. Who's up next, ID? Who's up next in your list of games there in that playoffs? So Gilbert with a shot. It is, that was a 1, by the way. Not blocked, but it is in range on the power play. So it's not blocked. Shots on the net. So Johnson's got to try to make the save. And a 3 and a 6. And score. F and a G is a goal. So it's a power play goal here in the second period. 10:48. And that is Rod Gilbert on the power play. And now the Rangers have themselves a 2-0 lead. Let's check for assists in this game. After 30-something minutes, you printed out the core game. Now you're ready to start cutting. Oh, good, yeah. I'm hoping I really like the drive-through cards because I would pick up some of those because they're already done. Let's see. I got a 1-8 here for the assist, so it looks like 2 assists. And it's going to be 1 and 4 now, so it's going to be 2 and 4. So I think that's the highest, and then the second one down. So we have a 29, so it's the highest, and this. So Rattel and Ballone, if I get my math right. So Rattel and Ballone. And so the power play is over. The man comes out, and the Rangers lead this one 2-0. And here we go. So on the draw, 3 and a 7. Left wing, Ballone gets it. A 4-11. And penalty. So Ballone, that's a delayed call. 7. Oh, we got some shenanigans here. A 2. We got an A. A is coal miners. So hang on a sec. I need to check the coal miners. Not coal miners, coal miners. So I'm still getting used to the penalties here. So if we go to A, so I don't think we can have a delayed call if they're coincidental. So we're not going to do the delayed call, but a 2-7 is A. Coincidental minus the player who has the penalty plus guy on the other team, both will play a man short. All righty, so let's see who got the penalty here along with Ballone. And if we got a 4 and a 7, the highest, I'm assuming the highest minor, which is going to be Kenny Hodge. So Hodge and Ballone will go off here at 10:20, well, 9:36, if you will, if you want to get technical about it. All right, so we got some more penalties. 10:24, Hodge, and second period, 10:24, Ballone. And let's see what the penalties were. I like doing that sometimes. All right, so here's my little cheat sheet here. So, coincidental minus. First roll, even, both roughing. So let's, what is roll 1? Even, so roughing. So Hodge with a rough and Ballone with a rough. So it's gaining 4-on-4. And I don't think there's anything crazy going on in 4-on-4 like app. I think it's just straight shot, I think. All right, let's continue on. Esposito and Rattel will battle in the face-off circle. A 4-7. Going to go to the left wing, which would be Rattel, because he's technically on the left wing right now. And so let's go. And we got to make a line change. So with 4-on-4, we'll go with the line change. So we got line 2 will stay out. Line 2 comes out for the Bruins. And who's going to stay on the bench? Probably Cashman, I would think. The Rangers will send out, well, they still got line 1 out here, so line 1 will stay. And on defense, it's going to be line 3 coming out to play the 4-on-4. So they'll get their line 3, one of their shifts out of the way. So Rattel with the puck. And here we go. And Rattel was going to stay out there. Yeah, I already rolled. Yes, we had the face-off. I rolled. We did the time change. Oh, and actually, I think I don't remember if I did the time change, but it's going to play like it is right now. A 3-8. I probably screwed that up while I was talking. 3-8-7. So we got a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on the 4-on-4 is a 5. So that beats that. So yeah, and I like how the defensive chart here again says 4-on-4. It tells you what your defense is. So Rattel's going to get a shot, and I think if we're going for, I think this is just normal shot if we're playing 4-on-4. And shot is not blocked. It's not in range. So Eddie Johnson with another save. He's seen 21 shots in this game so far. Johnson with a 3-11. And it bounces over to Gilbert, the right wing. So Gilbert has it. We're skating 4-on-4 right now. The only thing with 4-on-4 is you add +1, okay, to the numbers, the actual numbers, okay. Amazing Kook, Pecorine is too good right now. What teams are you playing right now? What year and what teams are you playing? You said you printed some stuff out and you're getting ready to play. What's going to be the first game and what season are you playing? I'd like to know. 3-8 for Gilbert. It's going to be an @ symbol. So the @ is a 4, so 3. Wow, but that's it. So no, they don't make the check. So he's going to lose that to the left wing. So there's no left wing. So if it goes to a vacant position, the player keeps the puck, is what I understand. That's my Peter Miller cheat sheet. So he lost the puck to an empty position, so I think he keeps it. And we just roll again off of his card. So 9:12 to go. Still plenty of time left in that 4-on-4. So we have a 5 and a 4 now for Gilbert. And that looks like it's going to be, that's a penalty on Gilbert. Boy, the refs are calling this one tight here. And he's got an odd 9. Woo, that was almost something crazy, but it's not. It's just going to be a straight-up penalty. And so Gilbert goes to the box. Oh, so you got the core set. Okay. So Gilbert goes at 9:12, and Boston's on the power play. So what season are you going to get? Let's see what the penalty is. I always like to see what the penalty is. 99, and that's going to be another rare penalty. We got a lot of rare penalties tonight. So let's see what this rare penalty is going to be. So I need to roll a 1 to 10 here, and it's a 9. Playing with a broken stick. Wow. That's pretty cool. I haven't seen that in a long time. So Gilbert's out there with a busted twig, and he gets called for it. 2 minutes for Gilbert at 9:12. So we're playing 4-on-3 right now. Whoo, man. That's something else. Yeah, I got the Peter cheat sheet over here. It's pretty good. 4-on-3. David, is there anything special for 4-on-3? This is my first 4-on-3. So I'm assuming we add 1 to... Is it just 1 for the power play team, or do we add 2 for the power play and 1 for the other team because we have less guys? I'm not sure. You just want the recent seasons? Okay, that's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. I might actually pick up some more recent seasons myself. All right, so we got 9:12 to play. It's crazy time. Yes, it was a broken stick, Ghostface. Yes, it was. I love rolling for the penalties now. Just add some fun to the game, some spice to the game. Let me see. You know something? I think I'm going to override this. Whatever's going on here, we're going to go back to line 1. All right, so we're going to override the current lines. Go to line 1. And then let's figure out what's going on. So we have, so Ballone's in the box and Hodge is in the box. So they will remain in the box. Gilbert's in the box, and we're going to go line 1. So let's get line 1 back out because things are getting crazy. So this here, pay no attention to that right there because I'm doing a coach's override. We're going to get the best guys back out here to play this crazy situation is what we're going to do. All right, so it's a 4-on-3 for still quite some time. Just same as a 5-on-4. Okay, just use the 3-man PK. I see that. And what about the defense for the Bruins? Because they have 4, so it's 4-on-3. Am I using the PK 4 defense for the Bruins, even though they're not on the PK? Oh, the power play defense is left D, right D +2. Is that what that is? Oh, you're cutting using a scissors. Get a Fiskar. That's what I use. It's like an orange plastic Fiskar, and it's got the razor and it cuts. It's so much better. It really is. All right, we're gonna try to play this 4-on-3. I'm not sure what defense I would use for Boston right now. On a 4-on-3. David, what do I do for Boston with a 4-on-3? Thanks, Dominic, for coming by here as we play some hockey bones here tonight. All right, well, let's just roll and see if we get stuck. We have a 5-10 off the draw. Right D, AA. Nope. So it's going to go to Horton, and we'll start the play. So Horton's going to start the play. And hopefully, power play defense. Okay, so that's left D, right D +2. See, I didn't pick up on the power play defense. I thought we were still looking at the play. So I think I've been playing that wrong. So the power play defense is just the 2D +2, right? Okay. Yeah, the power play if I'm looking at the chart here, the power play defense is always going to be left D, right D +2. That's what it looks like the power play defense is. All right, so anyway, so Horton gets it now. Horton here's a who, and he's got a 5-10 coming off of his card. It's a shot and a rebound. So he's going to take the shot shorthanded. There's a potential block here. It is not blocked and is not in range, so it's going to be a save. Oh, and we said it was a rebound, right? So the rebound goes to the left D if it's not cleared. So there's a shot, and it's a save. And it's going to go to Park unless we clear it away. So we have a 7 on the clear. And we don't clear it, so Park will get a shot, short-handed. It is not blocked. It is not in range, so it's another save by Johnston. And now a 6-8 is so it can't be another rebound. That's a second rebound in a row. Freezes the puck. All right, so we got a frozen puck here. And the next time sequence, one more time sequence there, and we get the guys back. It's the matching them back. I got a 4 and a 7 off the face-off. Left wing. So there's no left wing, so we roll again. 3 and a 7. Left wing. It's no left wing, so we go again. Technically, I could give it to the... Sometimes on a power play, I give it to the other team just because. Let's try 2-7. Left D. All right, so Park's going to get it. All right, so this is the last play here, and then we get Hodge and Malone back. So I have a 2-6. That's a 6. So no, so the power play defense doesn't work, so he loses it to the center. And now, coming out of the box are Hodge and Malone, and they need to be separated by the linesman. But now the Bruins are on a 5-on-4 power play. It gets a little bit more regular now. Esposito, a 6 and 11, is going to be a H4S. No. H on a power play. No, so we're just going to lose it. So he's going to lose it to 5, which is the lefty. So Park gets it. So Park, short-handed for the Rangers. A 6 and a 9. D6. Nope. D7. Loses it to the center. So Esposito has it now, and he is out at 7-12. So we got a 110 for Esposito. That's an at with a 3. So the shot, if it's equal to or greater than the 3. So I get 2 from or, 3, 4. So yes, so we will, on the power play here with the at symbol, shot, so he's going to get a shot. So Esposito's going to get a shot on the power play. There's a chance for a block. It is not blocked. It is not in range. It's only shot number 6 of the period for the Bruins. So it's a save by Velimir because it's not in the range. And a 1 and a 4 is frozen. So we got a face-off. 6-8. Left wing on the power play. So Busick is going to get it here on the power play. And Busick has a 2 and a 4, which is an at 6. Oh, but wait a sec here. So on the power play, interception with the red 6, it's a pass. Okay, so he's not going to make the check because I got a 2, 3, 4. So he's not going to make the check, but because it's a 6 on the power play, it's a pass. And it goes to the power play right D. So it bounces back to Don Ari. I think that's how that goes. And now I roll for time because this is the second pass. Or second play. The first pass gets ignored, I think. 2 and a 6. P.F. Chang. I got a P.F. Chang. So a P.F. 1 on the power play is a pass if it's greater than the intimidation bars. It is not because I have 1 intimidation. That's a P.F. 1. Oh, wait a sec. P.F. 1. Oh, that's forechecker. Okay. P.F. 1 power play is a pass. Okay. So there's no forechecker check on a P.F. 1 on the power play. So that is a pass to the right wing, and because it's my second pass, it's an automatic shot on the power play. The second pass, that's when you flip the time. That's when you get the shot. So Hodge gets the last gasp chance here on the power play. So Hodge is going to shoot this one. It is not blocked. It is not in range. And now the man will come out of the box, unless it's just a rebound. 1-3. Nope. So it's going to go back to the left D to Orr. And finally, Gilbert comes out of the box. And now Orr's going to roll here. And hopefully I didn't screw up my line changes during all this. I know I overrode something here. And I probably did. I probably missed a line change. So let me get the line. So let me see. So I have so if I'm at 7 minutes, I need to go 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2. Yeah, I missed a line change. Okay, so let's flip here. So line 1, line 3 comes out, and line 1. All right. So line 3 is going to get a little bit of love here right now. Yeah, I definitely missed that during the whole power play thing. So that is my bad. I should have put out line 2, but all right, we're just getting along here. So Orr gets it now, and now we're going to do our first flip here. So the man's out of the box, and we flip this here. So we have a 6 and a 6 for Mr. Orr, and that's going to be a 9. And 3, 7. Oh, boy, Stemkowski is good. That's a 9. So 2 and 7 is 9. And if it's equal to, we get a shot. All right, so Orr's going to get a shot because it equals 9. And there's a chance for a block. And it's blocked. Oh, but we got to check for the screen. No, it's blocked. So the 4 is blocked. So if this shot is blocked, the 4 means it's blocked, and the 4 goes to the right wing, I think, because the red die. So I think the red die does double duty here. So the shot is blocked, and Nevin made it on the net. Now it bounces over to Nevin. And Nevin's going to roll. And we got a 6 and a 9. And that's an at symbol, and that's a 5. So 1, no, can't beat the 5. So that's going to be an interception. Take care, Robert. I'm going to be probably just finishing up this period and calling it a night myself. I just got carried away here playing. It's been kind of fun. So he doesn't pass the check, so a 5 is a lefty, so it's going to go to Orr. So Orr gets it now, and now we got to make another line change. So line defense 2 will come out. And now I'm back on track with my line changes. For the Rangers, line 3 will stay out, and line 3 defense comes out with 6 minutes to play. Alrighty. Let's see here. So Bobby Orr has the puck. Bobby Orr staying out that little extra while he does his thing here. And a 2-5 is going to be a shot on net by Mr. Orr. Chance for a block. It is not blocked, and it is not in range. So it's a shot and a save by Velimir, who is playing very well. It's 19 saves for Velimir. Now Orr's going to come off. A 5 and a 6 over here is frozen. Boy, he likes to freeze that puck, doesn't he? Face off. 5-3 off the draw. Right D. Home team. All right. Brown. Annie Brown, he's a clown. 5-7. D5. D5. So if it's equal to, he gets the shot. So he gets the shot. So Annie Brown, he's a clown. He's going to take that shot. And his 2 blockers out there, and it is not blocked. It is not in range. So it's a shot and a save by Eddie Johnson. 13 shots in this period by the Rangers. They're really testing Johnson right here. And a 1-4. And it's going to go to the left wing, so it's going to be Cashman. Cashman's going to roll the dice. And Cashman, we'll give that as a 1. A 1-6. Oh, penalty. Cashman's going to get a penalty. Boo. Even, no delay. Even 8. Just a 2-minute penalty. All right, so Cashman, see you later. Goes to the box. So we're going to put out line 2 on the power play here because they got screwed out of something earlier. So line 2 and line 2 on the power play. And what did Cashman get for a penalty, you might ask? At 4:48. And we'll just finish out the second period. We'll call it a night, and maybe I'll come back tomorrow morning and finish it. A 40. 40 on my chart is interference. So Cashman gets interference in this game. It's another power play chance for the Rangers. Here we go. Hi, Michael. Which is better, Big Bep or Hockey Bones? I like Big Bep. This game, I like this game because it feels a lot like Appa, and I do like Appa. It just does a little bit more. Nothing wrong with Big Bep. I played it for a while. Had some fun with Big Bep. I'll be like I said, I'll be doing more Big Bep. Ron got me that for Christmas in a season, so I'll be playing more Big Bep. But this here is something I wanted to try. I think this might be a little bit better. I haven't played enough of Bep to really say what I like about it. This I just picked up really quick, and when I can pick up a game really quick and I enjoy it, then I like to play it a lot. All right, so let's go with the face-off now. So we have Fred Stanfield and Walt Kachuk out there on the draw with a 1-7. That's going to go to the right wing, so McGregor has it on the power play. And again, ignore these here. I put line 2 and line 2, so ignore the line 3s. So we have a 2-7 on McGregor, and that's going to be a home team shot. So he's going to get a shot on the goal. And this is blocked with the 3, and the 3 is blocked, yes, and it's going to bounce to the left D. So it never quite made it on the net. So we have to subtract 1 for the shot, and then subtract 1 for whatever's going to happen here with Teddy Green. Teddy Green for Boston with a 3-11 And that's going to be a 1, and that's no. It's just, I don't know why would you put a, oh, is that an I? No, it's a 1. Why would you put a 1 on a card? It's like this, unless it's the California Seals, they're not going to have a 1 on defense, I don't think. All right, so he's going to lose that to the center. And so now it's going to be Tkachuk. Well, Tkachuk, he's got a 2-6 here. And that's going to be an @ symbol with a 5. And no, but passes on the power play. Shot total if total is pass greater. But I think on the power play, oh, it's got to be a red 6. Okay. So a 5 is the right D. So I think he does lose that to the right D. Okay. I don't know why I'm double checking that. Interception by the PK team on a 1 to 5 is good. If it's a 6, they keep it. Okay. All right. So now we gotta flip the time here. Yeah, Bradford. I wish I remember my dad playing games like this, because I would definitely be playing these games. I would have been playing them a long time ago. I never saw anything like this till I was older. I mean, I had a couple of little Sports Illustrated games, not like you see there, but like sports games that, you buy a thing and you get like tennis and, whatever. There's like a whole bunch of games and they're racing, and they were just generic. You would just roll the dice and get a score or something like that. But I never saw anything like this until a handful of years ago. I wish I saw people playing this. All right, so we got a, boy, this doesn't want to come out of the hole tonight. A 5 and a 7. And that's going to be a P3. And pass, if it's great. Oh, shorthand, it's going to be interception no matter what. So any kind of pass is an interception. So it's going to go to the center. All right, so I'm pretty sure that that's what it does. So 248, he's back. Tkachuk on the power play. We got a 5 and a 9er. That's going to be a shot. So Kachuk's going to get a potential shot. So let's take some time off the clock. And it's not blocked, and it's in range, though. Power play 2. So that's going to be in range. So the chance for the Rangers to go up 3-0 here. So Tkachuk's shot on Eddie Johnston is a 2-8, and it's a save and a face-off. So Johnston with a huge save here. Keeping the score 2-0. Hadfield unassisted in the first. Gilbert from Rattel and Ballone power play in the second. And that's where we are right now. It is 2-0 as we finish up the period here. This reminds me of Appa. Yes. Yep. This is very, very similar to Appa. There's some situations where one could get a shot on goal. I don't know how that would happen. Oh yes, yeah. If you had a defensive 4, yeah, you'd get a shot on goal. Yeah. All right. So off the draw here, we got a 3-10, left wing A. So Hatfield's gonna get it. A 5 and a 10, and I with an S and a question mark. I don't play injuries, and I'm not playing S, so that's actually going to be icing. And that actually brings the guy back out. So Cashman comes out of the box, and I think I missed another line change, because I should have. Oh yeah, so let's do this. Let's get line 1 out. Line 1 comes out again. And we got to change in 48 seconds or something like that. But we will make it work. Line 1 comes out over here. And for the defense, it's going to be line 2. And I think that's who we have out there. All right, so we got a face-off now in the Rangers zone. Bruins loading up with line 1 here towards the end of the period. And we're back to full strength. We got a 4 and a 10 off the face-off. C with AA. No, so it's going to be Esposito on the face-off. Esposito with a 5 and a 6. That's a shot. So Esposito is going to get a shot on the net. This has the potential to be blocked. It is not blocked, so it's on the net. It's way out of range, though, so Velimir with another save. And the puck will bounce by 6-7. Oh, it's going to be a rebound to the right D. So Ari has a chance. We have a 8-7, 4-7. No, they don't clear it, so Ari's going to get a shot on net. It's not blocked, and it's out of range. So Velimir with another save. And a 6 and a 7. And it's another rebound, but it's frozen. There we go. All right, off the draw. 3-5. Left D. We got Rod Sterling. Sealing. 5-2. P2. And the P2 is a passive. It's greater than intimidation bars. It is not. And it's got to be greater than. And we get 2, so it's not. So that's going to be interception to the center. All right, so we're going to we'll give it one more flip, then we'll change the lines to the final change of the period. A 1-7-13, that's going to be a shot on goal here. Yeah, so they got a 4. Yeah, so shot on goal by Esposito. It is not blocked. It is in. Holy crap! It's in range. Holy crap! It's So I needed a 2-7-4. I got a 2-7-3. Woo! So chance to tie it. I'll get on the board here late in the period. Esposito on net. Can Velimir make another save? A 1-11. No, he scores. Esposito gets the Bruins on the board finally. And it's now 2-1. And that was shot number 22 that finally beats Velimir. And the Bruins are on the board. Let's see who's getting the assists on this one here. A 6-5 is 2 assists. So let's see who the assists are going to be. We have a 6-6 this time. And 3-2. So it's not going to be or it could be or. So it's going to be Hodge. We're going to go Orr and Hodge. So in the second period at 2-0, Esposito with a score from Orr and Hodge. And it's now 2-1. I think I had to flip for that shot. So we'll get line 1 defense out, and line 1 stays out here. Line 2 comes out for the Rangers. And this will be the last shift, and we'll call it a night. And maybe I'll finish this. I'll leave it set up, and maybe I'll come out in the morning and play the third period just to see if we can finish it up. Okay. Here we go. So we got a face-off here at center ice. 2-1 now. Bruins alive in this game. A 6 and a 9 is going to be Walt Tkachuk's going to get it. Black center. So we got a 1:12 to go. And we got a 3-12. And that's going to be a shot and a rebound by Tkachuk. So here's the shot. It's not blocked and it's not in range, so it's just going to be a save. Shot number 15 of the period on Eddie Johnston. He's only given up 1. Oh, I think I said shot and a rebound, didn't I? Yeah, I did. So I did need the roll. So it's going to go to the center. So Tkachuk's going to get the rebound chance unless they can clear it away with a 4-7, and they don't. So Tkachuk's going to get the rebound chance. That is in range with the 2-3. Nope, I screwed this up here. In range with the 2-3. A 5-4 is a score. The Rangers get it right back on the rebound. Oh, boy. So Tkachuk bangs this one home right after the Esposito got the Bruins back into this. And, oh, boy. With 1:12 to go in the second period, Walt Tkachuk as the second line, getting it done for the Rangers. What I am finding with this compared to APA is I'm finding I'm getting more goals with a second and the third line than I do with APA. At least that's what it feels like. 1 assist on this goal. And then 1-9 is 4. So the highest assist rating, which would be McGregor. So Tkachuk from McGregor. 3-1 Rangers. Here as we wrap up the second period, and you're going to be playing some 70-71 Montreal St. Louis. Yeah, this is a fun season to play. I have a 5-12 on the face-off. Center AA, so Tkachuk's going to get it. And now we're down to 48 seconds to go in the second period, so goals coming quickly at the end of the period. 4 and a 7. 11, that's going to be a shot. 7, 8. Yep, so another chance for the Rangers here. This shot is not blocked, and it's not in range, so it's just going to be a save. Shot 17. I find I'm getting a lot of shots. I don't know if you found that you're getting that. Was that a block shot? Did I miss the block shot? Maybe it was. I didn't think I saw a 3 on there. Maybe I did miss that. It's getting late. Maybe I did miss it. 4-4. Left D, so bounces back to Brad Park. Time running out here in the period. We got just about 24 seconds to go. 6-10. You got a PF Chang, a PF3. No, they got 3-4 checkers. So it's going to be interception and a shot, actually. So it's going to go to the left wing, so Buzik's going to get a shot after the steal. Shot is not blocked. It is way out of range. Picked up by Velimura. And we got a 2-4. And it's going to go to the left wing, and this will be the last roll of the period. So time is about to expire here as Hatfield races up the ice with a 1-10. Ooh, he's going to get a shot and a rebound. That is not blocked. It is not in range. 4 right D, so the rebound goes to Horton. That's 18 shots by the Rangers. Horton's going to try to get it. Can they clear it away? Yes, they do. And it's going to bounce to the right D, Ari, and that'll end the period. So that's where we'll stop. So at the end of 2, it's the Rangers 3 and the Bruins 1. Recapping our scoring, Hatfield unassisted in the first period for the Rangers. Gilbert from Rattel and Malone on the power play made it 2-1. Esposito scored late in that first period from Orrin Hodge, made it 2-1. But then right after that, it was Tkachuk from McGregor with just a minute 12 to go in the period. And that's where we stand. We got a lot of penalties in this game. But that is that. The Rangers had one of the highest shots per game. Oh, okay. So right now, the shot totals are 23 Boston and 29 for the Rangers through 2 periods. So they had 11 and 18. So, yeah, so I got 11 and 12 and 11 and 18 for shots on net. 3-1 to score. I can see some penalties down here, 4 and 3. So that is that. But anyway, I think I'm going to wrap that up. I think this was fun. So maybe I'll do a third period in the morning with some coffee. What do you think about that? That'd be fun. Hockey Bones, folks. This has been a lot of fun. I'm loving my new line setup. I really am. That is really making all the difference. It is the next step I needed when I play these games, because I was going just very generic. So when I have these here, it adds a lot of variety. It adds some fun. It adds some spice, and it's really cool. And I'm having fun with this. So anyway, hey, I want to thank everybody that stopped in tonight as I learned this game. Again, I'm learning this game, so I'm probably making mistakes, but it's really very simple. I'm enjoying the heck out of it. And, yeah, Hockey Bones, go check it out. I can't wait for my cards to come in from Drive Thru Cards. David, thank you so much. I'll be chatting with you on the Delphi forums. Now that I know you are and I'm on there a lot, I'm still asking a lot of questions, and this was more just of a fun thing tonight for me. Just kind of hanging around and playing tonight. I felt like doing some fun tonight. This was kind of fun. But yeah, thanks for helping me out, by the way. And I'll be asking a lot of questions on the Delphi. It's what I do. I always overthink things, and I read something. I'm like, I could read it a few different ways. But anyway, So yeah, hey, I'm Dave, folks. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll try to wrap this up in the morning with the third period. See if the Bruins can come back, or see if the 70-71 Rangers can hold them off. As Velimir has been red hot in this game, he's made 22 saves, and although Johnson's not been bad either, Johnson's he's made 26 saves. So the goalies are playing very well in this game. Very enjoyable game. So I'm Dave. We'll talk to everybody later. You guys all have